Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis for MEIOU and Taxes 3.0 with me, Alpha Omega, and the Osman with Devlet-i. So, in the previous episode we haven't done really much. We've been just focusing on our economy and our general situation, to put it more in context. But today we are actually going to do something, and that is declare war on Damascus and invade them and Mamluks again. But before we do that, I actually wanted to lay out a little bit of a strategy for ourselves, because the commercialization, as well as other institutions, is really screwing us over. However, the good news is that we have the possibility to get over the 10% here fairly easily. And how we can do that is basically by annexing Voinovici and then taking a little bit of territory from Hungary. And I think that ought to do it, because right now we have about 4.5% of the territory. We're also planning to take on Crete, and we might try to annex eventually even Sierra Romanesca, which is actually a pretty good idea. The expansion to the east, unfortunately, is going to delay this or make it a little bit harder for us, but I don't really mind it for a number of reasons. The main point that I'm trying to make here is that invading Europe right now would cause us much more harm, because we have a very high aggressive expansion already, and with nations like Bohemia, which still have some aggressive expansion, Teutonic Order, and Denmark and Norway, they also have some aggressive expansion. If we invaded Hungary right now and wanted to strip Croatia of them and make it our vassal, we would most likely trigger a huge European coalition against us, and I don't want to do that. What I want to do, though, is I want to let this one go down a little bit, and while we're gonna attack Damascus and Mamluks, we are going to have it cool off in Europe. And I don't really care about aggressive expansion in Asia or Africa. These nations aren't really too dangerous. I actually was interested in seeing what's our relations with Iran and Servan, and turns out they do not really have any kind of penalties from aggressive expansion whatsoever. So that is pretty cool. So as long as we can take Voinovici and have this be more than 10% of our... we don't even need 10%. It would need to be 5.5% at this point. And we'll see if maybe it's going to start spreading to Serbia as well. That would be pretty cool. Now, there was a question about the institution. And unfortunately, it cannot really spread to us at all, because we would need commerce rights above or equal to 8, and urban governance right not equal to 3, whatever that means. And for spread, where is provincial invention? No, provincial spread requirement. So we need commerce rights above or equal to 7, centralism present, which I believe we have, yeah. And the last one is peasant subsistence equal or below 60. Now, the biggest issue for us, of course, here is the commerce rights. We have legal wilderness, and to upgrade, we would need metropolitan influence or plutocracy ideas, which we, at this point, really do not have. Plutocracy rights, huh? What is that? It's going to be an idea group. Plutocracy. Do we have it available? No. So we're not filling some kind of requirements here. Global domain? No, we need... government? Oh, we would need... okay, Merchant Republic. Okay, well, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. So, yeah. Well, okay, that leaves pretty much just the only option, and that is to bump our rights. But I will be... Let me see. Assess power. Can we see our influence here? Share property. Well, we could easily do one thing here, and we could just metropolitan influence or align with them, which would immediately give them what? Metropolitan agreement. It wouldn't really give them anything. It gives them relations and loyalty and power. The only thing that improves metropolitan influence is actually promoting the metropolitan. I mean, this one that gives them flat out 20. So if we did this one right now, we could immediately bump up the commerce up, I'm pretty sure. And it cost us 150 diplomatic power. Okay, I'm feeling like I'm a little bit all over the place right now, so let us focus on what we know that we want to do right now. We are going to go ahead and prepare our army for an attack on Damascus. And in the meantime, we are going to let our country stabilize a little bit, and then we can try to go with the plutocracy ideas, well, which I'm not gonna do anytime soon anyway, because we need to finish up the espionage ideas, which is a little bit more important because I want to get rid of the corruption a little bit more from elites and just close it off, you know. So let us focus on that. By the way, war with Damascus is going to be 100% fine. There isn't any issue. We don't even need to invite any of our allies into the war because they are pretty much just completely done when it comes to the army. We have so much more when it comes to the army itself that it's ridiculous. Unfortunately, ships though are still going to be a problem. We'll have to pull all of our ships together again and have them prepare for this. So let me just do that right now. You guys are just gonna go to Rhodos, where we are going to unite you. And I'm thinking whether or not we should get some forts up. It might be a good idea actually, just for good measure. Yeah, okay, so definitely having an issue with the trade now, but we'll just, you know, pillage and stuff like that, so we'll be okay. It's really not like we have to be too afraid of them or anything. Okay, come on, get together. Corruption in Carpet. Put an end to it. Okay, so we get 64 light ships, which is actually not bad. We might be still able to attack and stream. Oh my god, we actually have very little money. I thought that we had more. And France insulted us. Okay, we could kill the fleet maintenance, but I think we're instead going to loot. So I'm not entirely happy with the fact that we're going to be looting the provinces that we're asking for. Well, even light looting is going to give us something, so... so let us split you in half. One army is going to be led by our king. The other is going to be led by our better army leader. And once we get into Malatia, we can invade. Now, it is kind of imperative for us to push towards south, because I really feel like that is the way we should go. And again, this is going to be a long war. We want to pillage the Mamluks as much as possible to gain money, because if we want to eventually get commercialization, we are going to need to have a lot of money saved. So, declare war. We are going to go after Antep, even though it's really not a major province. So let's just make it a war goal. That's going to make it easy for us to get in some war score and declare. So you can go and you can go, and we should feel fairly secure in the knowledge that we will get what we want. Okay, so here's the Okay, who's coming here? Okay, the enemy ships are attacking and we are going to join in. Because our goal is to sink as many of them as possible when they are still fairly separated. Okay, so they lost one ship. 35. Okay, so we've sieged Urfa already. Okay, well, we need to get in here. So money is not going to be an issue. Okay, let us hope that we will not incur any casualties here. Wow, we didn't, and they actually lost 6 lead ships. Really good start. So how are you guys doing? Any major damage? Not really. So I think we can continue pursuing you. Okay, sank 3 of their white ships, and we actually gained 1. Huh, nice. So let's continue this way. Okay, they ran. Can we go to the coast here near Achaia? So how's the siege going? Very well. Okay, if we can control the sea, we are going to be really good here. We just need to make sure that we keep hunting them. And we don't run into any major damage, because some of our ships are getting a little bit frizzled. Is there any major port down here that we could use to repair? It's 2, 2, 2, 1, 3. Okay. So Cilicia has a really decent port, same as we have in Constantinople. Actually, don't we have a warehouse down here in Sirt? We do. Okay. Which commerce output? Local shipbuilding time, local ship repair. Sirt, guys, is where we want to be. Okay, so how much damage did we do to their naval capacity? 82, okay. You guys down to 18, so I feel like we've done a decent amount. Money-wise, we are doing good. It's not a major thing. And I have a free diplomat. I'm gonna put him on improving relations with allies, because I really would like to make sure that we have good relations. Which, I mean, for most part, we do. You know what? Go here. We're gonna siege Hawab together and then we're gonna split. Oh snap, I forgot about this. Okay, so Mamluks are coming to siege us. Which is going to be a problem. But I kind of feel like it's not gonna be as much of a problem as we might feel it is. So if you can go to Urva, we have 11 transport ships here. I actually need to build way more. So let's do that right now while we can, before, because I always forget. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 6, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay, money. Forgot about the money side of things. Jesus. Okay, well, let's build a couple. But we can transport our navy to Sirt. I mean, our units to Sirt, and we'll be good. And the Levy. In time, Many of the everyday occurrences in the life of our Padishah and his predecessors have become the subject of ceremony. Being able to attend to the bedroom of the ruler as he dresses, for instance, is considered by many to be the best way to gain the ear of the Padishah. An elaborate court life will certainly limit the power of our nobles to plot against us in the countryside properties, but it could also prove quite expensive. Denying them the right to be part of the daily life of our Padishah entirely, on the other hand, would also limit their influence, but the nobility of the EOOQE resent it. Let's keep it to modest level. Yeah, they're asking me to give them more privilege. I won't. But I'm pretty sure we can yield either concessions or special commissions. Yes. That's gonna make up for it quite nicely. Nothing here. Nothing here. And we could secularize the church. Oh, that's gonna be a major hit to our stability, and the clergy will be furious. So we'll leave that up to once the war is done. Okay, so they'll arrive on 30th of September. We do have some defenses there. The fleet is coming. Unfortunately, we need to see Jahalab first. If we can take it... Actually, I think I could move one of the armies there immediately. So that could lead to them attacking me. They have a pretty good leader when it comes to fire. I'm pretty sure I could add 22. I don't have anyone. I think I'm trying to... Oh, they're leaving. Okay. For whatever reason they left, I don't mind. As long as they leave, I'm okay. Come on, guys. Second transport one of the armies down here to protect the area, but we do have forts there, which reminds me I actually have to upgrade them after the war. But we can use those easily to set everything up nicely. Jesus Christ, Halab has a major fort and really good defensiveness. We want at least these 5 provinces. Let me just see what we could do here. Okay, so what coalition would that trigger? Hungary, Naples, Russia, Venice, Achaia, Mamluk. We would gain 108 aggressive expansion for 5 provinces. Most of these guys I don't really care about. Genoa, Venice, Naples, and Hungary and Transylvania and Teutonic Order though could be an issue, but I think we could still face them if we want to. And getting these 5 provinces is gonna be valuable, so we might just want to go for it anyway. While the war is gonna go on, the aggressive expansion is gonna lower a little bit more even, so it's not a major issue. Lithuania was a royal marriage. Oh, hello. That's cool. I didn't notice you there. And now that I did, we're gonna spare you guys, because we really... Too late. You're not getting away. And it's gonna pretty much break your army. Hopefully. What kind of areas? Wooded highlands. Either way, the fight is gonna be nice. Oh, it's 1st of January. Okay. Well, why not? We'll have the recalculation go. Then we'll deal with you and we'll deal with the navy that's blockading us. Okay. So this battle is going very well already. And this battle is going very well already. 3 are in reserve. Okay. 0 disengaged. So we can sink some of them. I think we already sank at least 2. Okay, this is really nice. Wait, it's not. We're rolling like... yeah. Okay, so they lost 7 ships, we gained 1. Our first blockader. And we've gained a ship that we're not really interested in. So let me just scuttle it. And we can go clear out you guys. Oh my god, we really lost more troops here than they did so far. And it was such a good start. Oh no. Well, yeah, we lost about as much as they did. We lost a little bit more infantry. A little bit more cavalry. And they lost, okay, some cannons, but it is far from ideal. Okay, you guys gonna siege that. God damn it. Now they're playing, but they won't be able to get out of here in time. 4 white ships. Could we capture 1? Who knows? 2 disengaged. Nope, we sank all 4 of them. Nice. Okay, let's repair you guys. We are repaying them in kind for the losses they incurred on us last time by catching us, I want to say off guard, but you know, they really didn't do that. It was just my own stupidity preventing me from reacting in time. Okay, we should be able to get that next idea now. Can we? Nope, we're still missing 3 points. Hey, and we can get art academies. And can we... yes, we can also get hussars. So let's get these. Art academies. The first Academy of Art was established in Florence in 1563. Artists and young patricians could meet at a retreat and learn from each other. It helped spur a flowering of sculpture and painting that would spread far beyond Italy. Stability cost lowered. And hussars. This began the golden age of the hussar, heavy cavalry who rode horses strong enough to travel quickly around the battlefield, able to fight hand-to-hand or fire pistols at their enemies. Line morale increased by 0.09, the maneuver value of your units is increased by 10%, cavalry shock increased by 0.3, enables demi-cavalry. So let's get that one, because I believe... well, it's gonna have 1 less offensive fire. Wait, what? Oh no, I'm comparing it to the wrong one. It has 1 more offensive and 1 more defensive fire, and 1 more defensive morale. And what is it? Demi-cavalry. As artillery continued to become more specialized, many armies saw a need for cannons that were not as large as the massive cavalries, but were more powerful than the smaller sackers. The result was the demi-cavalry, a medium cannon that was more accurate than the cavalry and more powerful than the sacker. Okay, so taking this, I'm gonna spare them. But considering this is all the territory that we will demand, the rest of the territory is gonna start getting sacked. Because, I mean, we're just people, and we need the money. Siege is going well. Okay, Raqqa has been taken. And we can continue going south. Money, 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 money. We can maybe force Mamluks to release some nations. Oh yes, we could actually have a lot of fun with that. Tripoli, for example. Canamborno, Funj, Medribare. Using Tripoli would be pretty good. We would have a little bit of a flank covered. Civilian involvement. Some people don't have to know anything about your plan to help you. Some people need to only know who you seek to hurt. Others only need a little coin. Regardless of the reason, their help is equally valuable. So elite power from Ottoman is lowered and justifying trade conflict is cheaper, and the last one lowers corruption and foreign spy activity. Yep, corruption 28.5 and it's still dropping. How great is that? So they learned their lesson. Their ships are now all located in the ports. So how much war score do we need for this? I mean, we are definitely gonna continue until we are done. Oh wow, this actually does require quite a score. I think this would be a pretty decent deal. It doesn't really give us any more aggressive expansions, so we can do it. Okay, you guys can move southwards. I like how they keep their ships now in ports, knowing that we would come for them if they ever went out. So okay, the war has been pretty much won at this point. Just wondering if we asked for... Because I would like to expand our territories in Africa as well. So if we asked something from the Mamluks, Diet of Worms, 1570. Lose 25 imperial authority. Pronounce Luther a heretic. Okay, well, it's not gonna be great. So what about if I ask for... Okay, clear the offer and ask for Mistelata. That gives me actually quite a lot of aggressive expansion. What about this one? I mean, it is completely worthless. But it is in land. Desert floods, children of the Nile, war exhaustion, corruption. Yeah, there is literally nothing here. 2,500 people and some nomads. So about 4,500 people altogether, and that is generous, I think. So we're gonna see. I mean, I would like to get a little bit from the Mamluks as well to start building our African positions. Malaria. Neither of these is particularly valuable either, so... Fazan. Well, you're a natural location for a port though. And you have a fort. Either way, I mean... What can we do? Nothing. Technology-wise, we are doing good. And the espionage ideas are really screwing us over when it comes to you. Well, 40. Okay, well, we're not really missing much, because we would need to get all the way to level 40 to get something. Okay. What's going on here? Mamluks came with their fleet. So we're gonna go ahead and punish them for that. Loot them. We need all of the money that we can get. Wait, what? What the hell? Damascus declared war on the Mamluks, war for independence. So we're no longer at war with the Mamluks, just Damascus. Well, that's funny. That is really funny. Okay, well, I don't mind that. You know, in a way, that's actually pretty cool. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I was wondering why the Mamlukian fleet wasn't, you know, showing as red here, but now I get it. Cool. So I guess we're not getting anything from Mamluks this war. Fine, it's fine.